Hey guys, imagine homegrown, organic, healthy spring onions. This is the cluster, and I have some coming out here. Precisely what is going to be how to grow spring onions as your home gardening or urban gardening. So, all those who want to grow, even in your little plot of land, this is a wonder. Namaskar. Growing spring onions or scallions or green onions begins in the kitchen to the garden, not the other way around, from the garden to the kitchen. So can you see here, some of the shallots are not fresh anymore. Let me show you. They're actually like empty inside. So these are the ones we are going to use for our growing spring onions. You can of course use the fresh ones as well, even onion, if not shallots. But why waste? Waste not, what not? For those who want to grow on the ground, anywhere where you see soil. So I have quite a wide space outside garden. So I can grow in any part here. Can you see? Yeah, anywhere. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow beside where the previous shallots have grown already. It's okay, you can grow nearby. These are the shallots that I showed you earlier from my basket. So let me repeat, it's from the kitchen to the garden, not garden to the kitchen for growing shallots. So most of it are not the really fresh ones, and that's the purpose why we talk about zero waste. Okay, but here I have a fresh one just to show you that it can be done with a fresh one. Don't worry about the skin and all that. They are actually nutrients, the natural fertilizer for your plants. For home gardening, growing spring onion or onions, you have two choices. If you have ground or open space like what we do in our zen, you can grow on the ground in the soil. Otherwise, opt for container. Okay, so if you're growing just one, then you don't need a big container. And this is also a recycled one. Previously I bought a plant, so I'm going to just show to you. Okay, so the container size depends on how many shallots or onion you're going to put inside. So I've lined it with the coconut husk, and the next step is putting the soil atop. Soil atop of the coconut husk. No need to go and press and pack and all that. Just put and just press slightly. Okay, so this is one shallot we put on top, and then we cover with the soil. Press it down. Okay, then sprinkle some water. Where do you want to leave it? Spring onion growing need partial sun or light sun. Cannot be darkness. But you can grow at your balcony where it receives partial or light sun. This is my outdoor top. This is actually the shoe rack. So I'm going to put a container or pot and leave it here. This part of my zen receives lots of sunlight, so it is appropriate for growing spring onion. I need to tell you as well, homegrown, natural, without fertilizer, the size is smaller than the ones you buy from the store. I've been growing for years, so I can vouch. Okay, so the method they use for commercially growing is not the same as what we grow spring onions at home. Once you snip the top, we grow at home because we want to use for our cooking. The spring onions are gone, which means there will be no more growth. Okay, but it is okay because the shallots at the bottom with the skin is the natural fertilizer, so they will fertilize your soil as well. So don't worry so much, and you can plant nearby as well because there's already nutrients. To top up with some black soil, and these days black soil already comes with many benefits, or they already have nutrients already. So that's the reason why when we are growing spring onions at home, we don't need to put fertilizer as well. Okay, into the ground where I've already added the black soil, I'm going to put the shallots. Put with the roots at the bottom, because the spring onion will grow from the top. Wait, let me see. Oh, this way, sorry. And I'm going to put 3. Then all you do is cover back with soil. Make sure the hole is slightly deep, and I'll tell you why. Let me cover with the soil first. We're going to pour water, not too much, but just to keep the soil moist. And we do rainwater harvesting, so we use rainwater for our gardening. I'll tell you now why you need to dig a little bit deeper. The last time I didn't dig so deep. So you see what has happened? They're on top and they tend to wither. And that one is actually deeper, so they are sustaining until I cut or snip for my cooking. Pretty much we are done with putting the shallots, or if you're using onion, on the ground. So just to remind you, homegrown, natural spring onions won't yield the same results as the ones you buy commercially, but it's fulfilling because it feels so good when you grow your own foods. That is what urban gardening or home gardening in a small concept is. I still have a few more here, so I'm probably going to move to another part because I want the shallots to fertilize my soil. Like I told you, the onion skin or shallot skin can fertilize your soil, and because I got a lot of herbs here, so I want to give them natural nutrients. So once you have planted the shallots or onion, we wait. And if it doesn't give you the results, they don't grow, or for whatever reason, you need to re-look again at the gardening steps where what went wrong. Love you. Take care. Bye.